I started. Oh no, everything's falling over. What a wonderful way to start a stream with everything falling off my desk. Just because I wanted to grab my lip balm. Alrighty, hello everyone. Everyone here on Twitch. Everyone, I mean also here, but different time here on YouTube. And shit, I don't know, you know, if I ever got my act together, maybe on my blog I'd be embedding that YouTube video. And I could also be saying hello to people on my blog. And to all of you, if you would like to join me live, twitch.tv/ColetteMSLP. And I think like one more thing fell off the desk that I don't know what it was. So let's just hope that it's nothing important. As we do our normal Twitter, oh God, I swear. All words to do with tweeting I cannot pronounce. Oh, should I? Well, I can use... Yeah, we'll do that. Let's do a Discord. Dr. Crotron, Caters. Hello. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi. I don't think anyone is even surprised at this point. Anyone except for me. Like starting up a stream and like not, we still have the pastel sperm, I mean droplets. I mean, they look, I think they look less spermy the way I've applied them. They give more of a braided effect than they did when they were like the whole full nail vinyl. Hey Daggett. Deep cleaning the bathroom. No, Doc, that really doesn't sound great for my nails. I hope I can take your mind off of that chore is background. Just don't drop your phone in the toilet. No, I'm so sad for you, Dr. Crotron. You've been working all week and now you gotta fucking clean the bathroom. Deep cleaning sound, you like, makes it sound intense. Okay, Discord, I gotta finish. Okay, spell good, Colette. Yes, tell everybody. Every whole body in my Discord. That's why they join the Discord. I guess it's good that they like remind you that you're about to ping everybody, but do you have any I'm kind of tired because I was up late last night. I don't know if I have the energy to do a Billy Mays impression like I almost did. But, like, do you have any handy-dandy gadgets to help you, Dr. Crotron? Hey, Amethyst. Hello, Ray. Okay. We got the tweet. We got the Discord. We got the, where's the camera window? Right here. We got the camera window. We may just be doing testing today, or we may be switching my manicure. I haven't decided. Of course, if we take this off, we will have some peel porn. I don't have a super, like, firm direction of where I'm going. I have a couple, like, various ideas. Some of which, in today's case, this is not out for the pastel neons. It's out for the oil slicks. And just like right off the bat, like this section is catching my eye. This one's coming through really dark on camera. What do you guys think? Like those like just look like they go together so good. Hey LJ. Hey son. Where is the hollow? Here. As part of another project. I pulled these both out just because if anybody hadn't seen these, I thought this was one of the most interesting things. Camera's not going to pick up hollow on these very well, of course. To the naked eye, even I would say that these are the same color. They're not. This one used to be green and it faded to silver. Most nail polishes age fairly well. There, you can see a little bit of hollow. See that little splash right there? See it changing colors? Windows aren't strong enough. Hey, Dino. You've never seen nail art live before? Well, I seem to be doing more gaming than nail art lately, but once we start the swatching project, that should at least balance out a little bit. I do nails at least twice a week here, in addition to my hollow knighting. More I don't know. The idea, okay, so these are actually very, I wonder if I can get like less light on them so that you guys could see more than just that splash. They're very strong linear hollow. Okay, I'm going to lay out the ideas for you. Something with these of the oil slicks. Something with like a glitter placement. So like I was looking around, something with floss. I don't know how many of you guys remember me telling, we were talking about using floss as a striping implement for nail art, and I was like, man, I bought some little flossers. What the hell did I do with these little flossers? I hate it when I buy shit and can't find it. Guess who found it? So I was like, ooh, maybe I should do something with those. That even could incorporate with that. I could do some kind of like layered stripey kind of a effect. Or also when I was looking for those, which actually once I thought about it and realized where they were, I found them. I found this other stuff, and I'm not even sure if some of this like will actually work for nail art, because it's just like regular fucking tape. But like, whoa, almost rolled off the desk. Okay. Stay still here. I found those. They just and I was like, well, you know, I don't know if Sesh Feet would be up to it, if I should pull out the Vive or if I should pull out the gel. And then I was like, also in the same drawer, I was like, I found all these little, they're like small diamond shaped glitter. I've got like a translucent iridescent turquoise. I've got a reflective like metallic aqua. I've got a brighter like hollow turquoise. This is not picking up the hollow very well. Well, you know, calling it hollow. No, it's hollow. It's kind of a more on the subtle side of hollow, but I think this could fall under hollow. And then I was like, kind of this almost could go in there with it too. They're all the same diamond shape. I was like, glitter placement, like, am I up for that? But it sounded cool. Or, what's in here? I need to see what's in here. This was in that same drawer with these things. Tee-hee. Crow tee-hee when. Hee-hee. Like that. Oh. Okay, we're probably not going to play with these. I'll show you guys, though. I don't want to take them out of this bag. What is this? This is a Dollar Tree bag, y'all. Dollar Tree is the place to go. They're like little vials of glitter and things. So we got like, is this hollow? Weak hollow. Weak gold hollow. We got a bunch of those little fucking caviar beads. Bar glitter. Purple bar glitter. Neon yellow bar glitter. Hollow pink hearts. Here's some hollow for you. Camera's not picking up the hollow. I apologize on my camera's behalf. I ordered a capture card, you guys. I don't remember if I said this on stream. Which means that we will be able to use the tutorial camera as soon as Amazon gets a move on. External. Your poor ears. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Ooh. Okay, anyway. Okay, that's what's in that bag. That's good to know. Or, okay, we got Sharpies. And we got Sharpie highlighters. And we got stamping plates. Have any of y'all tried Sharpie stamping? Amethyst, you are almost, I think, to about where I was when I started my blog. I think when I started my blog, I had around 300 polishes. Potato, hello. I'm this is a weird mood. I'm kind of learning to embrace it because I have an anxiety and not knowing what I'm streaming for you guys. But it's also kind of a free form of creativity flow. Like, I've got a bunch of ideas. We can go in a bunch of different directions. And I kind of think that all the directions that we have to choose from are cool. So it's kind of like an on-edge anticipatory feeling. Hopefully at least one of these things like works out and is cool. I kind of... you know, I just had another thought too. Of course, I could just... Okay, let's... Okay. Let's... get some black polish. Smash them all together. We've done that. Dr. Crotron, I don't remember. I've missed you, Dr. Crotron, by the way. I hope you're doing well. You've missed so many things. That's the little tiny bit of testing we did for the pastel sperm. But we have smushed some of these colors together. I mean, the other easy way out also, of course, you guys, would be to just go ahead and do the bright orange smooshy. I mean, we know that has to happen. I don't particularly feel like I'm in a mood for that. It's kind of too bright. I mean, it's spring here now. Like, Minnesota has decided it's spring. I don't think we're getting any more snow. Knock on wood. But, like, it's nice out. It's so nice out, you guys. But people would be like, Jerry would be so cold. Jerry would be like, it's not even 70 degrees. You guys are tripping. I mean, Jerry wouldn't say that because that's not how Jerry talks. But it's been so long since I had a Jerry stream, I couldn't come up with a good Jerry quote. But I do know that he needs it to be in at least the 70s. And it probably is for him down in his neck of the woods. 91, Dr. Crotron. No. Nope. An Easter smooshy marble. Maybe you just ate too many, what are the smooshy? I'm having such a brain fart. With the eyes, the peeps. Maybe you just ate too many peeps if you have pastel sperm. Yeah, it's the kind of weather where I, like, literally want to sit in the sun. In fact, I was looking earlier. I have a little bit of a tan line on my wrist already from where my Fitbit is. It was more noticeable earlier, like right after I came in. Okay, let's try... How am I going to do this? Let's start a new page. So we have plenty of room. The thing with these little flossers, they might work really well. I got two kinds for some reason. I don't know what the difference is, so we're going to just look at them both. Like, if you use them on your nail, I could see how they would be really convenient. And a shoe tan. Like on your fingers, it's easy to use them. I don't know how I'm gonna like accurately kind of swatch with these. Okay, so this is the Plackers High Performance. And this is the Plackers Gentle Slide. Oh, they're quite the actual... Look at that. That's why maybe I like investigated these as well as possible through the package, and with my eagle eye spied that what we have going on here is actually two completely different sizes of... I mean, this one is also skinny this way, but like it's got a really wide, like you could go on your nail or you could go on your nail, and then you get like, it's like a really smooth thing too. 4 or 5 doggos. Aw, Clark still doesn't come upstairs, so I don't know. It's kind of nice because it allows Beanie to have like a reprieve from him. But if he came up here, I would probably have to have a Clark cam. Like what? I left. All right. So, I mean, you see, like you could go like that, or you could go like that. It's a pretty wide stripe. I feel like it's almost too tight. Like, I feel like it would be nice to have it be a little more, how can I show you guys? You see how, like, I press on it, and it's not, like, it's hard to get the sides of the, is this one a little bit looser? That one's, it's, yeah, that one is a little bit, of course, what if I just go like this? Can I, like, kind of bend this? Like this? Woo. Whoa. And I don't need to be careful with these because the whole package was only $1, so you want this. Wait, how will I test? Wait, go, come back here, URL. What is it? Don't you already have a thingy that makes you change your voice effects? Does it not mixer and sampler? God, that looks so complicated, Dr. Crotron. That intimidates the fuck out of me. I wouldn't know what buttons to push. I'd be like... So easy. That's why I tell people about water marble. Guess what? It's kind of a lie. It's easy when you know. Yeah, I feel like this, even like when I bend it a little bit, I feel like this would be, I feel like this is why they end up looking so messy, because of how taut this is. If I bend it even more, can I get even a little bit more slack? There, that's better. You see how I kind of, and now we have like a loop. It's like just barely still wide enough for my nails, but yeah, that actually gets it. It's easy to like pew, completely off though. That's definitely better though than just going in with the straight. See, but how can I like test this? Where are my goddamn nail wheels? Ooh, wait, do I have okay, hold on. Not something I would usually do, but in this case I think I'll make an exception. Why are you dirty? An actual swatch stick, y'all. Proof. Proof. It's not just like bullshit, all the talking I've been doing. The collection swatching is going to be done on sticks like this. We're going to have a label. Which direction do I want to face the label? Probably like this. So like when I'm holding it, it's like... But that's holding it in my left hand. What if I was holding it in my right hand? But then it would be weird because it would be... I wouldn't want to put it... yeah, probably that way. These type of little small... It's like, what if? Those are the things that get you caught up and get you not doing anything. There's like a little... Almost like a little lip. You got to be careful to like not get caught, or you could... I think not get a smooth line. And of course, too, like... Yeah, once you get to the bottom of the nail, you got to kind of watch out for this part of the... We'll try it. We'll try something with that. Wait, what did I miss here? Oh, I didn't even look at the price. Just looking at it intimidated me so much. Caps lock, though, yeah. Oh, no, amethyst. Oh. Oh. Maybe he just looks mad because he got hit in the eye. I don't mean that meanly. I know it sounds kind of... Oh, and then you yelled at him after he stepped on your feet. Well, don't be... Yeah, once you're a kid till something else distracts you. It'll be okay. So what, should we try this with the oil slicks? Should we try them with the black base or with the, should I just try them on there? So that would be not you, but you. And wait a minute. No, not that one. How many was it? 4 or 5? Must be 5. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. They're so pretty. So pretty. Oh. Can I grab that one? Oh, yeah. Oh! Yeah. Whoop! You just gotta keep petting her. Ray. That's the solution. So these all looked pretty solid over white or over black. These ones. So I think we'll just save the black. We'll just do, whoa. We'll just do like a sticky base coat on here to help them stick a little bit. I don't think when I swatch I need to worry about a base coat, do I? Yeah, you get good at the one-handed typing. Alright, let's just put, this is Orly Bonder. And this will just make it a little tackier and make it hopefully a little bit easier to... just grab the design, I guess. Well, it's not a design. It's just going to be a stripe. Would I need one of these for each color then? Or is this like cleanable? Oh, I'm running slightly low on Q-tips. It's okay though. Yeah, I'm sad. I hope it's okay. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. Color Club has been impressively prompt, I would say, with shipments from what everybody has been reporting, and with mine as well. You dry? Let's start with this dark purple. Oh my goodness. Do they have like dog pregnancy tests, or do you just like not know until it becomes obvious? That could be messy. Like, it's hard to not get it at all on the... Neat and easy stripes at home. What if I like... No, that like doesn't actually create much of a gradient or anything. Now it kind of does. I don't know about this idea. I mean, as far as making it anything neat. It cleans off-ish. I mean, like, it's mostly off, but it's also, like, stained. But, I mean, I could probably use it for another color. If any of the other colors, like, react differently. Plastic bags? No. I remember one time I tried plastic sheet protectors, and it didn't work very well, and I don't know why. Okay, let's use like a lot less polish. Whoa. And like a light touch. Like maybe we don't even really need to press. How do I get it? I mean, that's a little better. Like this, this isn't like easy though. It's not like, oh wow, this is way better than striping tape or so much easier than stamping. Like, it's not. It's hard to try and make it neat. I would say if I was gonna use a plastic bag, you'd want more like a freezer bag than like a sandwich bag. Otherwise I can see it being real difficult to get off, like the bag tearing or... I mean, it's interesting. I'm not super feeling it. I can't say that this was even worth wasting a swatch stick on. I mean, maybe I could just do something that's like a little bit messier instead of trying to... Whoa. It's okay. Nothing spilled. Instead of... Actually, let's close all these ones that we already used. Instead of trying to make it like super neat. Oh. Like, I mean, this one's almost kind of easier to coat in a way. You kind of just can run it through the brush and try not to get too big of a glom anywhere. And if you just like, oh wow, like there's not very much on there though. Like, it's so not coated, it's actually hard to... That's a problem. like, oops. It's so skinny, it's picking up so little polish, it like literally barely has anything on it. Okay. And this is another thing where it might depend on the polishes too. There's a lot of things that, you know, work better with certain polishes than with others. Let's just put this over here for right now. That's not happening. I do want to see how these look in a gradient. What would that be like this? Oh goodness. So probably kind of like more like that. Okay. Do we have any sponges? No. Yes. Where does she go? If she went to Target, she's basically guaranteed to come home with the whole bunch. So right now, nail length is basically like short side of sponge length. So it's easy to like go ahead and use the long side when you're making a gradient, and then all of a sudden you realize you made something that's way too big to ever fit on your nail. I think Walmart is probably close enough. You go in there and it's like, man, you just get distracted. Okay, let's see how these look together. Whoa. I mean, I'm liking the way they look on the sponge. Oh. Definitely need another layer. Where did my pencil go? Today is, oh yeah, haha, 420. This pencil is cracked. I can hear it every time I write with it. 5 colors is kind of a lot to be doing a gradient with, because it just starts to be kind of a pain in the butt putting that many colors on the sponge every single time. But if it's really pretty, it might be worth it. Three coats, really? Or do I just need to be more generous with my coats? Or start with a black base. That would probably help. Can you guys see some of that? Like metallic. And these are, of course, duochrome, which the camera is not being super helpful with showing. But these are the more dominant colors for each of them. I quite like that. Let's do one more coat since we did not start with a black base. Double chocolate muffins do sound like a requirement. The Elgato HD 60S. Dang it. Supposedly it'll work. Supposedly. I mean, it seems to be well reviewed. And it seems to be acknowledged that while it's designed for 10 to work with 8. So we'll see. And then, I mean, it would also obviously come in handy if I were to get a switch or something that I needed to capture. The camera is not like it kind of is. This is really, really pretty. I feel kind of like... Let me get you guys in a little bit closer. I can't decide. Can you guys see that little strip of the rosy colored one? It's like almost kind of lost in there. I feel like I could maybe get away with cutting this down to 3 colors or 4 colors, but then it wouldn't be quite the same. But like you mainly see like this top dark one and the bottom one, and then like the purple in the middle. They're like, you can see a strip of the rosy color and kind of a strip of the more bluer blurpley color. Yeah, I hope, I mean, I know like every computer is different and you kind of basically never know how shit's gonna work until you try it, which is frustrating as fuck to me. But that will make things like so much better on the camera front. The other day I was watching a portion of one of the ones that I had exported to YouTube, and the way the white balance was freaking out, I was just like, oh. But we've experimented, and having it on manual is not really great either. But the auto on the webcam is just not ideal. Hey, Alexandra. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I'm glad you said hello, but also, I mean, like, feel free to lurk around here. I always say lurkers make the world go round. A lot of people are just, you know, not huge chatters, or even just, you know, not chatters for a day if they usually are. You are welcome to watch and enjoy. Thank you for stopping in. I think I probably already said that. I love it when new people stop through, though. It tickles me. This is kind of small now. I cut off the end, but I was using this short end, and now the end is even shorter. Let me just get another one. I have like many. Awesome. The Twitter's tweeting. I have so much trouble with the words on Twitter. I don't know why, but I'm obviously super awkward on there, but I'm so glad that it, like, you know, it worked for you. And that's why I keep doing it. Sometimes it feels silly, like, man, notifications all over the place, but I need to learn to be a better tweeter. Tweeter. Must be tweeter. Okay, we're taking out... I should have gone over the colors for people who weren't here when we originally... Okay, we have Will Never Be Royals. And, you can kind of see some of the... Let me zoom out a little bit. Some of the, like, burgundy and purple flashes. It's very dark. Ah, there we go. Very pretty. Purple Haze. This is one that I'm removing. And it's one of the weaker duochromes. It's got kind of like a subtle bronzy duochrome. Whoa. In fact, let's close you because we're not going to use you right now. Yeah, so duochromes are when a polish kind of shows different colors at different angles. Like this one, you can see especially like in the corners, has some more like burgundies and golds, and then at certain angles you get more of a blue flash coming through. Sometimes it looks more purple. The other... Oh, do I still have... Have I changed this command yet? That's not what that is supposed to be. Nope. I thought I had a command that had the burnt out polish in motion still on it, which is a really great example of a duochrome or of a multichrome. Oh no, I hope not. Yeah, hopefully a refresh will fix it. I hate when that happens, because you never know if it's you or if it's Twitch or if it's the stream or what's going on. The medium purple in here, which has also got kind of a silvery side to it. This is on the vine. We're keeping that in. We are taking out the more bluer one, which is Rhythm and Blues, which is kind of doesn't really want to show its pinkiness to the camera. Maybe if I go this way a little bit in the corners, you can catch it. I look forward so much to being able to use the tutorial camera, because the tutorial camera above all else has impressed me on how it captures colors. You have a delicate doily. Oh, good. I'm so glad Refreshing fixed it for you, Alexandra. Hey, Beflor. And then the lightest turquoisey one that we are keeping in is Hooked. And that's more of a turquoise to... I don't want to turn it completely over because it's open. Although sometimes that's the easiest angle to get the duochrome at. But it's got like a purpley duochrome. So they're not like as intense as Burnt Out. Which, do I have that handy? Yeah. Burnt Out is one of the ones that's easiest to really see and show the shift of colors on camera. I mean, it's a very interesting polish. You can just look at it all day long. I mean, I can just look at it all day long. But we're not going to look at it all day long. We're going to try and do a gradient with just 3 colors instead of 5. Yeah, Burnt Out, there is... I thought I had a command. That's the one I thought I had a command for. There is a polish in motion for that on my YouTube channel. Just moving my fingers around in the sun and in the shade and showing off the colors. Alright, so we've got these 3. Soak in there in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, the thing with just using 3, of course, is you gotta be a little bit more on point with your blending. I need a little bit more purple in the middle. This is turning almost just like just the 2. I gotta get more of the middle purple. In fact, maybe we could even just do that last, like this. I feel like I miss the blue more than I miss the rosy color. I still like this. Do I need to do one more coat? Negative 0.35. Ooh, you know, that's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea. Where's my, Let's do just one more coat of this real quick. I maybe should have waited a little bit longer. I can see this is still pretty tacky. It's like it gets... Taking those other 2 colors out turns it really dark. It's like the darker one seems to take over more. Like the rose was acting like a roadblock between that and the other purple. And almost kind of like the blue was acting as a roadblock in there too. I mean, I'm surprised it turned out that much darker. It's like a lot darker. I mean, of course, I could adjust like how I'm applying them Like, I could go super heavy on the blue and super heavy on the purple, and then just go like really light on the burgundy. That wasn't even as light as I intended it to be, because it is so like powerful. See, even just like that little strip, you get like a huge, oh, that's too dirty. I shouldn't have done that. Damn it. Let's just snip that off. Let me try that again. A lot of purple, a lot of turquoise, just a bit of this. Like, whoa, that drop was almost coming to ruin my day. Okay, need more purple. The blue takes over the purple a lot. Like the middle purple, I'm trying to remember when I was swatching, there were a couple, just like there were a couple with the pastel neons where the formula was a little wonky. There were a couple of these where the formula was a little wonky too, and I'm wondering if this purple is one of the ones with a goofy formula. You know what? What if we got rid of this purple and put this other blue back in? I would say a bigger one, Sun, partly so that if you're applying the drips on the stamper head, you have less of a dome and they're less likely to just roll. Like, you know, it's kind of like, I still use the dome side. You don't want to use the flat side, but you don't want too sharp of a dome or they'll be rolling around for you. Plus, like, if you're planning to do multiple nails, you might end up with kind of like a wider spread of colors than on a smaller stamper would be able to handle. Yeah, it's definitely one of the more powerful ones out of the collection. These are all from the same the Color Club Oilslicks re-release. Okay, let me try this. Let's do the turquoise, the blurple, and the burgundy. Yeah, I mean, you can see just from one layer sponging, like the burgundy is like, and the other ones are like, I mean, in theory, that should balance out when you get a couple layers of sponging deep. But in practice, sometimes it kind of doesn't. These might be better off as... Why didn't I think of that in the first place? Let's use this one. Oh, you guys. Hey yo, yes. We have some other options, but it just dawned on me that of course, why not try this and see how it looks. So This is the strongest one. It should probably go on the bottom. And we're back to all 5. I should move you guys in closer. I'm like silent with concentration here. I just can't wait to see how it looks though. Like they might be almost too similar. The camera is struggling so hard, you guys, but fucking look at that. Oh, I like that a lot. That's got some shit going on in there. I mean, this does not exactly evoke an oil slick, which is what I initially wanted to do for my drip marble with the oil slick collection. God, this is not capturing. This main swirl right here is purple and burgundy. I need to... Okay, wait. Let's... Ooh. See that color? I mean, I know you can't see the pattern from there. But you see that color? That's what color it is. This camera is struggling so hard. I mean, like, it's... that. I mean, that wasn't completely accurate either. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's so pretty. Like, this is already cool. Because it's like doing... I was worried about the contrast, but this is so good, you guys. Oh, I love it. Okay, the problem is we can't do this immediately on my nails. Because, you know, we have to make decals and shit. But this is something that we're going to be doing. Oh, when are we going to do this? Should I make decals now? Oh, the duochrome on it. Oh, camera, please. Like the turquoise has like a very minty duochrome flash. Oh my god, this is going to be phenomenal. This is almost like abalone. Where do I want to put this in? We'll do one more test. One more test. One more test, and then we'll have to decide... Are we doing decals and not doing a manicure? Because decals will take a long time to dry. Or are we doing this later and doing something else on my nails? Or are we just doing... Is this just going to be a whole ass stream of testing and no actual manicure is going to get done? Okay, but check it out. I want to add some black. And it actually does kind of matter like where in the layers you place colors. Depending on how you want them to come through. So I'm like... debating on if I think I want to put the black kind of like midway through. So let's try this. And this is, like, I kind of stumbled upon this by accident. It's very similar to kind of fluid art, other than that I start very intentionally with these, like, bullseye sets of polish. Now I want the black. Fluid art is also something I want to try, which is, like, mixing the colors together first and then, like, pouring them out to get this kind of a pattern. Or other patterns with, like, the cells. And I have some polish that will form cells. I also have some silicone for forming cells. So yeah, that's a thing that we need to do. This should probably be better because they flowed together a little bit. I won't have to worry about fixing the gap in the middle. But I originally stumbled upon this when I was trying to figure out how to do, like, the drip drop blobicures that I do. And this was not, as you see, it doesn't flow the same way because we don't start with a wet base. And then, like, I wasn't getting what I wanted and just, oh, the black, y'all. The black. Wasn't getting what I wanted, so I just kind of started moving it around and got something that I didn't know I needed. With the black in there. Like, it's a subtle difference, but it's nice. I even could stand a little bit more black than that. Wow. Not quite as good as swirls in that one. Of course, I could continue moving it around. You can move it around as long as it's wet. And stretch out things and change shapes. Sometimes you can go too far, but that's pretty rare with this technique. Like, usually it just keeps changing. You can't really, like, mess it up. Although I suppose, you know, it's possible. And can be really hard to, like, keep on camera, obviously, because I'm, like, you know, the polish flows around, you know, like, with gravity. So sometimes, you know, gravity is not in the direction of the camera. I really like both of those. I don't know which I like better. Beanie Cam, can you... Oh my god, the sun is just... Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. Yeah. That's happening in there. The sun is just... almost making this easy for once. I was trying to get it to, like... It's easier to see the patterns, too, when you can see the colors a little bit more accurately, but... I really like both of those. I don't know which I like better. Maybe without the black, but with the black... With the black, I think I would want even more black. Oh. Oh, you must be... Well, it'll be dark here soonish. Well, not soonish. I don't know what time it gets dark now. You're a lot ahead of me, though, because it's only 3:44 here. And I think somebody asked about Beanie. He's on the bed, looking at me right now with his tongue derped out. Oh. I mean, the first step to a manicure is deciding which of these I like better. Sunshine. What? How is that in shade, but this isn't there? Kinda. The glowiness. Oh, look at that. Like this reflective glow that it has is just sick. That gives you kind of, I know it's hard to see the patterns. I know this is like janky, but I think you can kind of see a little bit more the difference between the top is without the black and the bottom is with the black. And the bottom's actually still wet, so I'm still moving it around a little bit, but I mean, that's a tough decision. It's like such a tough decision. I'm kind of leaning toward no black. I don't know though. This will be, this is happening. This is what's going to be happening with these. This is the Oilslick drip marble. Well, it's not the Oilslick drip marble that I dreamed of, because that was like actually looking like, you know, a literal oil spill on pavement, which I don't think this does. But God, this is going to be fantastic. It might also be really cool. I'm not going to test it right now. Should I test it right now? White instead of black in there? I probably should test it right now, shouldn't I? Otherwise, we'll never know in our considerations. I feel like the other day it was still light here and it was like 8 o'clock. But I don't know. The other day it felt dark and it was like in the middle of the day because it was snowing. Okay, where do I have a... Oh, you know what would go in here? Oh, oh, where is it? Yeah. Kyoto Pearl, aka the most glimmeringest, glowingest pearl. Okay. Yeah, okay. I should have placed this better. I feel like neither of these spots is really quite big enough to have enough room to do a whole marble. Oh, my acetone is all gone. You know, somehow I know what your idea just might be. Oh. Your idea just gave me an idea. Unrelated to this idea. The problem, well, it's not a problem if you're a holosexual, but the problem with adding hollow to a drip marble is that it disperses through the whole damn thing and you can't see the pattern anymore. And drip marbles are all about the pattern. Now, granted, I have done drip marbles that were fully holographic in the past, but I kind of prefer drip marble in non-hollow. But what like just popped into my head is like, what if... Of course, we just discovered that these don't sponge very well, didn't we? I was going to say, what if we did like a gradient and then we did a reciprocal gradient in these same colors but hollow? But we just discovered that they don't sponge very well. Okay. Let's try this. I need to figure out too, like, we discovered that decals dry much faster and nicer on silicone than they do on just like my little plastic lids. But my Miracle Mat is too big for drip marbling like this because I need to be able to pick it up and tilt it. I think I might have a silicone baking mat that I can like cut up into smaller pieces. Otherwise I would probably be stuck making decals on the lids. Because, like, if I did it on my Miracle Mat, I'd have to find a way to pick up the whole damn Miracle Mat. Plus, then I'd probably want to do, like, all of them somehow at once. Because otherwise, you'd be picking them up and moving them around. And things would be weird. And I don't know. We'll see how this looks. The Kyoto Pearl looks almost silvery in there right now. I'm on camera, thank goodness. The white's gone. Like, I don't even see it. I mean, okay, I can still see it, but it's minuscule. I feel like this one's very imbalanced too. Maybe I can get some more of this purple down there. Like, there's a whole bunch of purple on the one side and a whole bunch of blue on the other side. Can you, like... Trying to keep it on camera. It's hard because, like, to really keep it on camera, I gotta be, like, practically unable to see it. See how I'm, like, letting it all pool down here? But I don't want to stretch it, like, too far, because if this was actually something I'm putting on my nail, those kind of shapes can't fit on your nail. You kind of gotta, like, squooze it down the side. But you don't want to create a hole either. And then you can, like, go all the way back across and, like, pull the whole pattern. Like this. Keep going, little polish. And I mean, it keeps going slower and slower as it gets, you know, thinner thickness, thicker consistency. See, and I'm kind of getting rid of that big, huge, boring swath of blue. Now it's like more dominantly purple though. And sometimes you really do have to hold it, like, you know, very upright. Like when you start off, you can get away with just tilting it. I don't like that design overall. And the white was, like, nearly pointless. I feel like all the white did was, like, milky out the purples a little bit. Like, I think this one is noticeably more purple on camera compared to these. These are better, though. I like these a lot better. Huh. Huh. Hmm. You're not wearing hollow? Wait, what? Oh, because Easter. Yeah. I feel like I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing when I get this kind of a pattern versus when I get this kind of a pattern. Part of it has to do with how those initial drips interact you want them to touch, but kind of like toward the end when you're dripping them, I think. I don't know. This is one technique I will take credit for creating, and I don't even know how to tell you to get the best designs. The thing with fluid art that I think is cool is you get designs like that seem to be more balanced, more consistent. I mean, not matchy-matchy, but like I don't know. Maybe fluid art is super hard. Whoa. Okay, you guys, we're doing that, but we're not doing that right now because I'm not sure which of the two I like better, and I'm not sure. I think these are so freaking pretty, and I'm not sure if I have those silicone mats that I was thinking of. Like, I'd love to do something with this, but it's just tape. Let's see how thick it is. Let's see how thick it is. I mean, this too. Like, it's so, like, hollow. How do I open you? Let's use a tweezer. Do you have a name? Pretty color? Pretty color tape. Do we have a little... Pond manis are like when you do a bunch of layers of jelly, yeah? Kind of like bokeh. Bokeh. You know, the out of focus thingies. Bokeh. Like a bouquet of flowers, but not. Okay, so... where's the end of this? Right there. You guys, it's pretty thin. Where'd that paper clip go I had the other day? Even the underside is pretty. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so like, but would I be able to get this smooth with Sèche Vite? I kind of think I would. What kind of shape would be a good shape? I mean, I could this... Do I have some Sèche Vite out here? Does Sèche Vite do anything weird to this? Does it wrinkle it, or... I don't see any weirdness happening. So my thoughts involve are these the heavy-duty ones, or are these the heavy-duty ones? No, it must be these. We've got multi-blades. We could cut stripes. We've got a variety. Oh no, my thumb is stuck in here. Get out of there. We've got a variety of pinking shears. These ones are that shape. And we've also got, I wonder if these would be sharp. Yeah, there's this thing. We've got all these shapes. And then a couple extras also. And we've got punches. But I don't know how well these would work. Like if I tried to cut out little hollow flowers. Like for one thing, because it's sticky. How do I hole punch a sticky thing without it just sticking to the hole punch? For another thing, sometimes these hole punches leave a little bit to be desired. See, it didn't fully get it. It's still attached. It's a broken flower. Can you? There. Dang it. We lost a petal. So, okay, probably not with those. I don't know what I'm ever going to do with those. They're too futzy. Stripes or triangles would be cool. Cloud shape. Picket fence shape. Wavy shape. I wouldn't get very much of a wave on my finger though. They just would be like round. Do I have a smaller wavy shape? These are like not exactly wavy, but they're like, I don't know, what do you call that shape? I wouldn't get very much of that on my nails either, though. I think... Of course, I also could just, like, freehand cut them. Ooh, or I could get out the X-Acto blade. What is this shape? Weird shape. There's that shape. Yeah, I don't seem to have, like, a smaller wavy pattern. And I don't feel like I would get very much of the wavy pattern of the one that I have. I really like this, though. And, like, Seche Vide is just nicely topping it. Like, it hasn't wrinkled it or crinkled it at all. Whoops, it's not dry yet. Now there's a fingerprint. Yeah, I really... Oops, come on here, tape. I really like the reflectivity of this. Man, I would be out of luck with an escape route. Only one door in and out of this room. I suppose I could go through the window. But that would take some doing. Like, the frame does, like, open and lower and pop out. It's not, like, hard, but... not so much that I'd consider it an escape route. Let's take a look at this other one. Do I have another... Oh, I have a whole thing of paper clips still out. Sweet. Let's get one and then let's put it away. Actually, let's get two in case I need another one later. And this is the other one. Nice sunburnt. That's exactly what I want to find. I had one, and then I thought I got rid of it, and then I found it, and then I'm not sure if I kept it. Okay. So pretty. Looks like a shiny barcode there. Yeah, it does. I mean, if you did this, you'd have to decide if you wanted it on your nail this way or this way. Well, I mean, I suppose you could go even add an angle or something. This... That's not the camera fucking around. That's what it looks like. What do we got here? Can you see camera? Yeah. Half of it is the camera's fault and half of it is the ring light's fault. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many things that could be done. Okay, so we've tested several of our thoughts. Oh, we didn't test this thought yet. What did I do? You guys remember what I did with my oh, I bet it's probably in there. With my rhinestone picker. Of course, that was actually, I don't know if I really want to do that. That kind of made things difficult. Oh, we have yellow stopper here as well. Let's just put a little bit of this out. And, whoops, see what we got here. I think we have 4 different kinds. I've got 2 of these little tubs. But these are like the same little tub. I think they're the same. Yeah, those are like the same. And then we've got these. Can I open this without spilling glitter everywhere? Has it got a little top on it? How am I... Oh. I guess. Can I just like scoop glitter out and put it here to grab? That could work. Now, when using glitter at home, boys and girls, be careful. You don't want glitter to end up everywhere. Now, the idea with glitter placement is that you place individual glitters so that they like line up and make nice interlocking designs. This requires extreme patience and extreme attention to detail, and perhaps a little bit of craziness. So we could do something like, you know, like this. That's not straight. I'd probably want something even stickier than that. Last time we did glitter placement, it was on the tacky layer of a gel polish, and that worked really well. See, these are like all in here. How am I supposed to get you out? Carefully, I guess. Whoa, you're like all stuck together. These diamonds are not as evenly cut either. I can see the imperfections. Like they're little parallelograms, not little diamonds. Stay. Grr. Please. Ah. Just go there. One more. Yeah, the yellow stopper really does not stay tacky long. You have to get it while it's in its sweet spot, or you're just kind of screwed. How much less nice looking that little diamond is. Well, oh. I just had a little senior moment there. I was like, why won't this screw on? Because that's not what it unscrewed from. Let me put down a little bit more of this. Hollow carrot glitter placement, Manny. We do have bronzish ones. Those could be orange. Should we place those next? And yes, I am using my very own spit to make the end of my orange stick sticky. These two, like, this is the same kind of brand as the other one. Like, the diamonds are not fully diamond shape. Ooh, almost messed it up. It's really not showing very well on camera, is it? Is my focus slightly off? I should maybe move up the focus like a nudge. No, that's too much. There. No. It just always looks a little bit weird when it's in the cropped in version. Where'd this glitter come from? You see, it's already happening. I was gonna open this one and do one more, and then I have very few diamond shaped glitters, and most of them are right here. Most of them, as I'm finding, are not very diamond shaped. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's so small for you guys. Can you tell, though? Like, the sides are not even. The only one so far with the even sides was the first one that I picked up. The more translucent ones. Wow, look at these, though. Really bright. Seeing flash from blue to green there a little bit. These are the ones that I was saying are kind of borderline hollow. Let's see if I can get them here in the sun. Camera, please. Oh, I saw like a brief flash of a rainbow. I had even thought that these might possibly all go together, but I retract that thought. I like these because they're actually diamond shaped. They're like even diamonds. The other ones are all little parallelograms. But I really like the color on these. I mean, so far out of all the testing, these are the obvious winners. Like super winner. Winner chicken dinner even. But we are not done with testing. We have one more round of testing to be done. Hope nobody forgot. We have a Sharpie stamping round Whoa, let's see if we can get this top back on here. Casual glitter splashing everywhere. Can we move this up a little further here? Whoa. Where did it go? I'm gonna save the actual OMG and use the later Gator for my stamper. The original OMGs actually, in my testing, stamped better than the re-release. So that's why I picked the originals for my stamping. Let's see. Why aren't you in your sleeve? Where's your sleeve? Oh, my plates are getting unorganized. My plates are falling down. Okay. Is this illusion? This is an illusion. Let's actually move the sketchbook for a minute so that you guys can see Hey, Poisonous. It's so true. Oh, thank you for hanging out, Alexandra. I hope you sleep well. Yes, happy Easter to you too. Okay, you guys. I'm looking at these designs with an eye towards Sharpie stamping. Even though I don't know quite what that means. Like, I'm looking for ones that I feel like I could do interesting things with color. Hey, Sparkly. We're kind of just been doing a lot of testing. We tested a little bit of gradient that I wasn't super happy with. We played around with this tape, which I think is freaking phenomenal, and I think is actually thin enough to do something with. Like, without even resorting to needing to use gel to make it smooth. Pretty freaking cool. But the winner of the testing has been these two drip marble tests. Which, whoa, plates jumping off the desk are shown to a little bit better color advantage in the sun. Oh, come on, sun. Whoa, there we go. I really like these. I don't know which one I like better. One of them has black in it and one of them doesn't. So that's definitely going to become a mani at some point. And right now, I'm looking for something to stamp that I can play with Sharpie stamping. So I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for. I'm hoping I'll see it when I know it, or I'll know it when I see it. Whoa. But I'm not seeing it yet. It's a wintry plate. Something like this might be kind of cool to play with. That might, we'll leave that out as the actual dots. You could do like each row a different color. Or like something like this. No, well, maybe we could work with those. That even could turn almost kind of Easter. Those are the flowers. Butterflies are also an obvious place to go with it, I feel like. Yeah. This plate. I was going to say, where is my geometric plate? I don't have a ton of geometric plates. I like this plate, but obviously, like, I never get around to using any of the designs because the film is still on it. Let's try these two. So I'm looking at these polka dots. And I'm looking at these zigzags. Now, I have Sharpie markers and I have Sharpie highlighters. I don't know which would be better. I guess we'll try both. And then for my stamping polish, like I said, I'm going to be using Later Gator, which is like slightly holographic. And white base or black base? White base. Ooh, you know, with white, this actually could turn almost Easter. Let's see. Oh. I'm having a vague memory of hearing that this can stain your stamper. So, let's pull out my old damaged stamper head and my Bliss-Kiss stamper and not risk damaging one of my nice stamper heads. I mean, not like it would be super damaging, but it would be kind of non-aesthetically pleasing on camera for one thing. So, especially since we're just testing. And this one, there, can you see those just couple little lines? That's why I replaced it. And yeah, this barrel is still a disaster from water marble stamping with it. This thing is super dirty and now it's even worse. Where did it go? Oh no. Oh no! Oh, the beanie hair is so real, you guys. I need to like get a fresh... Oh, and I chipped a nail doing that. How did that even happen? I mean, I didn't chip a nail. I chipped the polish. That's so fucking irritating. Literally all I did was pull out the footrest. I think they would work well, son. Because, I mean, that seems to be mainly kind of what you're doing with Sharpies. Like, when I've done Sharpie art before, which is another thing I keep saying I should do again, and I haven't. That's what it seemed like. Okay. So, let's just try this. I wonder how fast. Do I need to work fast? I don't know. Let's clean it first. Can't hurt to start with an actual clean plate. I'm gonna use this pink and this purple and this blue. You guys see? There. So what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 lines. So we can just... Oops. I feel like it's rough on the Sharpie. Like, if you had markers you really liked, I don't think you'd want to do this with them. And I'm going to be mindful here, too. Whoa. Not to get any of that back into the bottle. That was really sloppy. Where's the scraper? I need a scraper! I think I did something wrong. I mean, it worked. Maybe it's the highlighters instead of using the actual Sharpies. Or maybe I scribbled too much? Let's try the actual markers instead of the Sharpies. Or the highlighters. I mean, I'm thinking if the colors are light enough, this will kind of be Eastery poisonous. I don't know, like this was my Easter manicure and I'm pretty sure we're gonna take this off. Yeah, son. Most iridescent is more pink green. Let's try. They seem kind of Eastery. They're not usually colors I would put together. How many lines do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, a little bit of overlap. Okay, we're gonna get these open. I need some more acetone here. So we'll see if the Sharpies, the actual Sharpie markers apply different than the Sharpie highlighters. I would think they probably would. Oh yeah, it's much less juicy. Like so much less juicy. I mean, you probably even can see on camera how much less juicy it is. Okay. I feel like I'm also kind of making a mistake in applying the color at a bad angle to how I've applied the... Like, maybe I should be applying the color and stamping sideways. Huh. Huh. Let's test that theory. It's hard to even tell which ones came through best. I mean, obviously the pink is OP. Yeah, I think they give a very Eastery vibe. I just need, well, let's just try this. Let's just do a couple colors. Well, of course, that won't really show me if it's okay. We gotta really know if this will work or not. Okay, so oh, Look at here. They're still kind of weird. Like it's kind of an interesting look, but it's weird. So let's try this sideways technique with these. In fact, let's try the sideways technique with the other markers and see if we can. Yeah, so when I'm doing a smooshie, if there's a lot left on the stamper head, I'll give it a stamp on my cleanup paper towel, which is like off to the side, before I put it on the lint roller. Do I have a part on here where I've done that? See if I can show you. Hold on a sec. Oh, it's stuck together. I can't. And it's just to get like a little bit of the excess polish off if you have a lot left over. Let's try green and pink and purple. I mean, I guess if you were maybe trying to do something gradienty, swiping against the colors could be good, or you know, that way. But I think to keep them separate and just be like less aggressive than I was before with these, because these seem to have more juice. Like I was aggressively scribbling before. These ones, can you guys... They're like, even being more gentle, they're like pooling. The color is pooling at the edges of the design. Oh, you guys can't see that at all. It's like really weirdly. It's like the center is kind of sheer, and then it's like pooling at the edges. Okay. 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 I think I like the regular Sharpies better than the highlighter Sharpies, for the most part. And maybe that would vary depending on what design you're doing. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. In both cases, in fact, let me get you guys closer. Like you get a almost watercolory sort of effect. Like it's not just like a solid color. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I mean, I've seen it done really, really cool. And my Sharpies are a little bit old, so maybe they're not the juiciest. And maybe if you have juicier ones, you can get like more opaque coverage. Maybe my choice of, whoa, you're spilling. Whoa. It tipped over and I didn't notice. It was sitting there oozing polish. I'm going to use one of these old sponges. Well, I guess they're not that old, but to clean this up, because I don't have anything else handy. Oh no, it like sponged out of my hand and like got polish everywhere. Oh, I swear to God. Just that much spilled. It's not a huge deal. Maybe my choice of stamping polish also is playing a part though. I mean, really? I picked it because I wanted to get a little bit of a holographic sheen, and honestly, in the sunlight, they look a little sparkly, but that's all I can really say about that. Maybe stamping with the white would be more successful. Let's test that. I don't see any discoloration. Ooh, look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't see any discoloration in the stamper yet. Yeah. They're kind of weird. It was like this was pink, yellow, teal, purple, or I don't remember. It's kind of surprisingly hard to clean off of your stamping plate. Like, you really got to be careful to get in the corners and stuff. One moment. Are you still good? I think you're still good. I think this is probably a good occasion for one of the most opaque whites in stamping history. Conad white. Let's try these same colors on this same plate and just see if just switching out from the silver hollow to a white changes everything. Okay, can you guys see me? We'll zoom out a little bit again. Okay. So okay. I mean, the pink does also seem really nice and juicy. Some of the others don't seem as nice and juicy, but they're still marking. Like, I know this purple has got to be probably hard to see on camera. But it's because it's like a lavender. It's not like a dark purple. And the yellow is good too. But like, they look pretty solid there. But then like when you stamp them, they look weird. See, this one is one that doesn't look as solid. Like, I can see the streakiness on this. Can I like fill it in better? It's weird. The pink and the yellow are definitely the best. Okay, so hopefully you're mixed up enough here, Conad White. Scrape. I mean, you can definitely see it there. But okay, look at though, we're going to be stamping this way. I've got a lot of excess from scraping it sideways too. I should have maybe stamped it regular way. Let me get rid of this. Look at this though. Like the pink and the yellow are good. The purple is even good. The turquoise is not awesome. A lot more vibrant with the white though. Even though they're on the underside. What would I replace that with? I would maybe replace... Where did I... Oh, right here. Is that too bright of a green? I don't like this green. It feels too bright. Maybe that? Okay. Let's well, we got to clean off this plate first. give these other colors a try. Boy, that really got dirty quick. Feels even messier than regular stamping, which is impressive. Let's see how this bright blue applies. Oh, that's pretty nice. I still feel like you can see the unevenness more, though. This other purple's nicer. I wonder if it'll be too close to the pink, though. Yeah, I don't know about this blue. I feel like it's not going to come through. All right. It's very interesting to me, like, it's more intense on this side, but not by a lot. Like, if I hold it, well, it's kind of hard to hold it down there, but if I hold it by that other one, the one thing I don't like about my Bliss Kiss stamper is the opaque barrel. When I'm working on camera, it doesn't light up as nicely as the Milieu one. Like, you look at how it looked there, and then, oh no, I waited too long, it's dry. Where'd the yellow stopper go? Just get a little bit of that. Wow, I just noticed I've totally destroyed this little experiment. They weren't stuck at all. There we go. The pink and the yellow are the only good ones. I mean, the other ones are okay, but they're not, like, making me want to use them. And even the pink and the yellow are awfully damn bright. Looking at them like with a very, very critical eye, the yellow actually looks best. Like, as far as streakiness, the yellow is very, very even. Like, what is it about the yellow that makes it so good? They both are very bright colors. I wonder if this green would also work well then. I'm not loving it though. I would like to revisit this again, but I don't want to do this anymore right now. So I'm not gonna. It's weird. It's weird. It's not what I expected after my Instagram experiences or my Instagram viewing. What are we gonna do, you guys? I mean, like, I guess I don't have to change this manicure. We've gotten a lot of really good testing done. I mean, not a ton of successful testing, but it's still good testing. Did I go through everything I had out? I did. I mean, the only other thing would be like actually some kind of Sharpie art. Like with alcohol. Yeah, or if they have glitter, it's like of a huge chunk variety that wouldn't be suitable in nail art. I wonder if this would maybe work. Do I have... Let's... Where did... Oh, right here. Let's turn this like this. And make out a couple little small patches here to work on. Let's try some regular Sharpie art. This is a shimmer white, and then I'll put out a little bit of Kyoto Pearl. Should I put out like a plain white also? Ooh, that was a squeaky lid. Kyoto Pearl is so freaking shiny, it's great. I should probably put out a plain white also. Do I have that China Glaze white? Right here. Solar Color Dust. That just sounds like a cool place. The only reason I know it's a place is because it's in the same line with AliExpress, which is, well, not a place, a website for getting stuff. So, I'm trying to remember, has anybody done Sharpie art recently? I don't remember if it works better with or without a top coat. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, I'd rather have a too tight bottle than a leaky bottle, but... Oh. That's almost dry. Let's just try it on there. What should we do? Like purples or blues? Blues and purples? Purples and pinks? Strictly pinks? Greens for spring? Let's try purple and pink. Like... This one might be almost too fine. I'll go for that one and... So there's a couple different like techniques that you can use. And what is all in you? You were put away very, very dirty. Like you can Sharpie directly on the nail. You can Sharpie on something and then transfer it to the nail. Yeah, you're super, super dirty. Oh, why do I put away my brushes dirty? Clean your brushes. You'll thank yourself later. Alright, I think that's back to a more usable condition now. Oh, we to try those with a fan brush, won't we? But that was before we discovered how nicely they drip marble together. I don't think we still need to do that. Okay, let's... Is this the 90%, I hope? Yes, 91%. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of alcohol in a little cup. We'll set this here in case we need a little more. So you guys can see. Do you want to be closer? Or do you want to be able to see everything? Let's start with the lightest pink. We can start with the slightly larger brush. This is not clean. I thought it was. Actually, let me grab this mic. Yeah. Something like this might be a little bit easier for you guys to see the color on also. Okay. Pink. Plus alcohol. Is that too much? That's way too much. Wow, I need to use a much lighter hand. That's like invisible status. Damn near. Let's just use some more of this and get some more of this. Get a little bit more of this. I've never tried this way before, and I'm not sure if I like it or not. I kind of am not, honestly. It feels really difficult to get an appreciable amount of color, but maybe it's just because I'm working with the lightest pink. Let's try this purple. Now that looks much more like juicy. And like just a light amount of alcohol. Yeah. I should cut this cup down so I could see it more. And once it's on the nail too, you can also like come in with more alcohol and kind of, well, that's actually not wanting to. Maybe that's when it's good to have a top coat. Let's top coat some of these and let them dry. So we've got like every other. That is the shimmery one. Then we have the pearl one. Because I remember being able to play with it a lot more. And maybe that's where top coat comes in handy. And the plain white one. With this one, I feel like you have to almost create it more as you're applying it, or apply in layers. Like I've already got that down, so if I were to again... and kind of like start layering. Let's see how this brighter pink does.
It's weird. This Seche Vite needs to hurry up and dry so I can try it the way I think I did it last time. Like, I remember doing more, like, messing around with it here, but, like, on the non-top coat of polish, it feels like it's already, like, sunk into the polish almost. Like, when I stroke on it with acetone, it's alcohol, 91% alcohol. I don't feel like it's really moving around much. See how these other colors actually... This is the purple that we were trying to stamp with. Very meh. So we got a meh and a meh. And this purple's good and this pink is good. How about this purple? I feel like this is going to be too light again. Of course, and two on the paper, I feel like on that one I can see every bit of the pore of the paper. You are overthinking it, and they probably would be glad if you fell in love with one of their dishes and would like to eat it every day. Go for it. This looks a lot like the other pink, just on the lid. Yeah, it's like you don't get the flowiness that I would expect from using the technique this way. It feels more like you're just painting with a Sharpie, and you can kind of get some cool things happening if you like layer it up or start to like kind of it feels like you have to force it, which I mean maybe is okay. That's not dry yet. So we need more than 3 workable colors here. What other color would I really want to throw in though? I mean, maybe the red, maybe the brown. Could add like a darker note. It's like this balance between over flooding it and not having enough to do alcohol inky things with it. Like you see that this one has some kind of cool different opacities happening. It was kind of a struggle to get it to do it. What happens if I just go directly on the paper, no polish? Oh, look at that. It really is just like painting with it. You definitely get a different texture to it compared to like the polish. The red feels like it leans almost a little bit orange. Yeah, I don't know. I might like better to use black as an accent than this brown, even though I thought it might go. No, I don't like it. Is this dry yet? Okay. That's dry, so let's try... dry-ish, I should say. So let's get some of this. Apply some of it on here. And then like going with just a wet. Yeah, see how it like more starts to smoke out more? And you can kind of move and play around with it more with the top coat. Compared to when I tried that over just the polish. So it must have to do with like the glossiness. Like allowing it to flow more or something. Of course, it's also easy to get too out of control with that. Like I really moved a lot more than I intended to. Yeah, I was gonna say, usually most people aren't as worried about you as you possibly might imagine that they are. The other one, you know, I think too, that's pretty dry. I think last time I did this, I might have started out with something more like this. And then going in mindfully with the alcohol. I don't know how I managed to get such a cute design last time. This is hard. Or maybe, you know what I probably did? Yeah, that one's dry too. I probably started out something more like multiple colors at once. I suppose I could go like look at the tutorial, but come on. What do I look like here? And then carefully go in and kind of like mix them and blend them out. Kind of weird. I'm kind of liking though how this is looking though. I think that one's the coolest looking one so far. Let's play some more on this one. We'll fill in some purple. And add in some more pink and like this mauve color. And on your nail, of course, the challenge would be it's curved. So the alcohol is going to want to slide right off the side of your nail. What about if I just like put a dot of alcohol there and leave it? What does that do? I mean, it kind of starts to melt out a little bit. Oh, look at that. Look what it's doing over here. Ooh. Ooh. And then you can kind of do things and dab things. Ooh. So what if I did like little bit of that. Throw in some of this. And get some of this in here too. And then just like carefully, delicately oops, sorry, I keep hitting you guys. I wish I could get in a little bit. I mean, I could get in somewhat closer. I don't think the camera's really going to capture what's going on here, though. But you see how it's gone from like a scribbly thing to like a swirly type of a thing? And I think like it's wet. Like I could get in there and dab stuff around. Like that. Making ghostier areas or kind of push it into more dense areas like that. And then as the alcohol like evaporates, you can go back and relayer on top, like this one over. Let's go back to this one on the end. Let's try some more of what I was just doing. Kind of gets like they get weird to like they get less juicy. Maybe it's because they're old. Maybe it's because I'm drawing on nail polish with them and that's not what they're supposed to be for. Like if I can just like leave a thin layer over the whole surface and let it blend out. See how it just like melts? And then like you can kind of go in there and or you could be like, if you're more careful with it, you can get more like these kind of shapes, patterns. And once it starts, even like this one, I could go back and like do a little bit of that. Like here too. It's like the more you start out with on the nail, see how this is like doing stuff? So I kind of am liking some of how these are. I feel like I'd need more, like, I don't know. It's cool. It's weird. See, like here, I bet I could get a little hole to poke through. Just let it dissolve and let it get puddly. Yeah, it was a long time ago. See how this is like working in this corner here though? Oh, it's harder to see on camera than I thought. I'm sorry. Like, see how now I got like that little... And I could go and do that again. I could stick another drop there and let it work again. Or over here. Like, add in dots and let it... I'm liking how this is turning out too. This pink and purple kind of a thing. I think like I would need like at least one more color though. Possibly, if I was careful with it, I could layer in black. So I could get in just like some small little bits. Then it can kind of move around like that. I got rid of way too much of that one. But just like little accents that look weird, but then if you, whoa, that was too much alcohol. You can like alcohol them and blend them out. And as the alcohol like dissolves it and it kind of flows a little bit, it starts to look more natural. This has great promise. This, I think, is definitely another manicure in the making. And I topped that. I wish I had a silver flake top coat. I have like I have at least 3 gold flake top coats. I don't think I have any silver flake. Yay, you will not regret it. I don't know. I like several of these ideas, but I don't feel like testing this enough to have this be my next manicure. Just like I don't feel like making decals to have that be my next manicure. We need to actually pick a manicure. Or I need to repair this chip in this pastel sperm and just keep this. I mean, that's the other option, is this is strictly a testing stream. And I do wear this for Easter, and then I just do an early week nail stream. I don't know. I kind of wanted to do my nails. I mean, I suppose I could just do like a plain manicure. I could put on like, this one or something. Should we do that? I'm so indecisive, you guys. I apologize. I mean, I feel like we've done some really cool stuff this stream, but I don't feel like I've actually made any progress. It's a salad. It can't be bad. I'm sure. That's a rule, right? I think I used this brush too in the blue one, which is bigger than the one that I was just working with. I'm kind of sick of this. I really liked it, but I'm kind of sick of it. But I don't quite feel like actually doing my nails, like a nail art. Maybe that is what we should do. We should just do a quick manicure and do real nail art later, while I let all these ideas simmer in my head. Whoops. Goodness. Yes, that would mean that you get peel porn. That is accurate. Well, that's... Oh, would that be good, or do I have one in here that would be really good for Easter? Ooh, this one's really pretty too. This one's kind of more Eastery because it's just greener and brighter. Boy, it looks really almost like a khaki green there. And the other one looks weird too. Can we... Where'd my son go? Over here? Oh, now they're too far away. The camera doesn't want to... It's so hard to capture these colors. I'm gonna go with that one. Alright, that's what we're doing. Okay, these need to stay together because we're gonna use these together. And this needs to go up here so I don't spill it. Sometimes being indecisive is like the worst part, because it's like you just want to do your nails, and your own indecisiveness is your worst enemy. Oops. Getting into the end of this roll of paper towels. I guess I will record this, even though I can't remember the last time I did anything with a Peely video. Can't do anything with it if you don't have it. Sorry for the shaking in advance. There we go. A little bit of oil probably would not be a bad thing. We'll work it in around the cuticles real quick. Oh yeah, they go together so perfectly, son. They really do. That sounds really pretty. Wedding dresses are, like, fashion in general, wedding dresses in particular, are hugely inspirational, I think. Ooh, ouch. That would have been one of my dumbest ways to break a nail ever, while rubbing in cuticle oil. Yeah, I don't know. I think part of it, too, you know, is that, you know, Easter's tomorrow and I'm feeling a little bit blue. And that always kind of impacts my creative mood. Like, I'm not sad. I'm kind of melancholy, I guess. And I still have the creative juices, as you see, but like I don't super have the motivation to be like, all right, now we're gonna, you know, do something super involved. All right, we got some cuticle oil rubbed in there. Well, let's get you guys over here. I'm just gonna go in and find my edges if I can here. That'll make the video much more satisfying. If I've already located the edges. Behind the scenes secrets to your peel porn fantasies. Some of these I can tell aren't going to come off super nicely because they've got still a really nice cap on the tip. I did have to restick my right thumbnail. I forget what night that was. It was after like a whole bunch of Hollow Knight. It's like all the gaming, the nails just can't keep up. Okay. Now, if you are new around here, I will explain that I use a peel-off base coat. So this is not a regular base coat. This is, you know, intended to do this. And, not bad, not damaging my nails, not all that. Alright, so let's go. Bow chicka bow bow. Turn it, turn it, turn it, bow, turn it, do do. I really should find some music to be able to be the peel porn music. Ooh. This one's coming up kind of weird. Alright, half done. I mean, what nice peelies this made, honestly. And other than the one thumb, I didn't have any issues. The one that I chipped the polish on today, that is the same one I restuck. So that was just the problem nail, this manicure. But as well as they were on, they seem to be coming off pretty nice. Oh, except for this one. Like I said, this is the restuck one, so sometimes you get mixed results after doing that. A little extra piece. Yes, and also, congrats on nail 3, Amethyst. I was thinking that, but I think I was already recording, so I didn't say that. But that is... You will find your life much easier. So... Pretty clean peel. I mean, we've got a little bit of residue around the cuticle, which is pretty normal. Dump these peelies over here. Whoa, one runaway peely. Okay, that acetone is gross. I actually do. We have some cotton. Do I still have... Question what this is, since I'm just doing a plain manicure. Do I want to use a regular base coat or a peel-off base coat? I don't plan to have them on long, so maybe I should just use peel-off as usual. It was really, really nice, though. Like, when you're used to worrying about peel-off base coat, wearing regular base coat is such a luxury. What time is it? 5:22. What time did I start? I was a little bit late. Was it like 2:30? Just getting any little bits that are under the edge of my nail, too. It's very stubborn, some of this. I feel like I should know that play, but I don't think I do. I've still got quite a bit of peeling on this middle nail here. I wouldn't be surprised to get another break. Which would be pretty irritating. There we go. Boy, cuticles are rough. Cuticles are rough. These beanie furs in here. Peel off base coat, regular base. I kind of think I might go for regular base coat. If I can find it. He's welcome. He abandoned me. He's in the bed. He doesn't love us. Alright, this is a regular base coat. This is the non-peel base coat. And it'll just be nice not to have to worry about anything peeling off. Also, I would think that the hand cam would be far more of a giveaway than the beanie chair without beanie in it. How are you, Ash? Congratulations again on that Colo 3 victory. Isn't it a great feeling? Like satisfying, kind of surprising in a way still. Pride, satisfaction. Did I already say that? I think I probably did. In fact, that reminds me, I need to cut a highlight of that stream. With the BRB sign on for the whole entire Coliseum run. Get off there, Benny, here. Yeah, after that part, I was like, I knew that part was close to the end. But like the night before I beat it, when I got there, I only had like 2 health when I got to God Tamer, and that like freaked me out to the point that I just couldn't pull it together. The one where I beat it, I actually only had, I think, 4 health on God Tamer and managed not to die. But that floorless section is to me the hardest part. I mean, hands down. I mean, that's probably not up for debate. But certain people may have sections they hate more. Loodle section is generally hated, but I don't think it's necessarily that it's harder, it's that it's more RNG. Like there's in some cases in the Loodle section there's literally nothing you can do. That's a little weird spot in my nail. And next, of course, is like finishing off the Pantheons, but I don't know. Zote is still the problem, and I just don't feel like grinding Zote. And who knows, he might not even be the last problem. I would love to think I know how to fight Sly from observing people, but I could be wrong. Oh, such a good color. Right there, so you guys can see the bottle porn. Ooh, kind of a sheer first coat. I wonder if I'll need 3 coats, but maybe not. Might surprise me on the second coat. And come, whoa, it looks almost golden right there on camera. That's weird. And hopefully sun will stay out and I can get a really good polish and motion for this one too, like we did for Burnt Out. I always love when I'm doing a polish and motion if the animals cooperate and like come over at the end so that I can include them in the video. Oh! There's my hand. There's my nail. Oh. Just glom it on there. Yeah, it's fine. Yes, this is, the name of it is Don't Kale My Vibe. And it's from the Color Club Oilslicks collection, which are like multichromes and duochromes. So at different angles of light, it looks different colors. And it is phenomenal. And I hear Clark barking outside. Yeah, you get a lot of the yellow to green shift right there. It's also got some blues and like oranges at certain angles. I don't know what he's barking. Probably some other dog walking on his block. Was trying to remember. I'm going to have to go look. When is the date we actually brought him home? Because it's very shortly here that we'll have had Clark for a whole year. Such a big boy. Finally growing hair on his little pupper wiener. So funny because it was like, you know, it's like naked for so long, and one day he like rolls over and shows his tummy because he wants tummy rubs. It's like, wait a minute. Since when your wiener got hair on it, little boy? I'm trying to be a grown-up pupper here. It's like a hair or something stuck here also. Let's... Oh yeah, come here. Come here. Ah, I think I got it. Excellent. Let's recap that. He's so spoiled, he doesn't even need a party. He is the spoiledest dog. All right. We'll give that a moment. Yeah, man, gotta get this in the sun. Amethyst. Of course you guys needed to know. I'm positive you guys needed to know that. I'm impatient. Let's just go for it. That was sloppy. Yeah, it's interesting the color that the camera's primarily picking up on the nail does not quite seem the same as the color the camera's primarily picking up on the bottle. I do not like the way these tips are looking, but I hope Seche Vite will smooth them out, because I don't want to not wrap my tips, because wrapping your tips is important. But it's a little bit screwing with the finish on this one. I suppose I could wrap the tips first and then do the top, but that just seems unnatural. I suppose I could be better at wrapping the tip. Can you guys see how it's just like an interruption in the finish at the tip? I suppose I could do like a third little thin coat and not wrap the tips on that coat. Maybe that would be the best answer. So we're not like super close to the end of the stream, but we're close enough to the end of the stream that I feel like I can talk about next time, which I'm not sure when next time is going to be. Like tomorrow's Easter, and we're not having our normal celebration, but I am having dinner with my parents. Probably like an early-ish dinner. So depending on how I feel after that, there may be a Sunday evening stream. I don't think it will be as early as it usually is, which is 6 o'clock. But it may be, you know, around like 7 or 8, there might be a stream. It'll just depend on how I feel. Been having some really good Hollow Knight streams lately. And I feel very close to my any percent goal. I feel like All Skills just needs a little bit of attention to... Like, again, in last night's rando, it took me second try, but I really did not have a problem with Hornet 2. And I just can't fathom why I keep having troubles with her in All Skills. A spa seems like it would be cool, maybe. I don't know if I'd be okay with somebody else, like a stranger, touching me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a thin third coat. Like, just to try and address that slight issue at the tip. And then I'm going to clean up, and then we're going to top coat. Whoa, that was too much. Thin. Just enough to make those brush strokes invisible. Or, at the very least, much, much less noticeable. Oh, we gotta... I'm going to leave that and hope that Sesh Feet gets it. Can you see it on the middle nail? It's like a tiny little... There, see it? In the reflection. A little weird bubble, maybe. But I feel like going after it would be worse than just leaving it. Yeah, that looks much better. Can you guys... No, it's not really showing very much on camera. Take my word for it. It's way better. He loves... I mean, he really enjoyed winter a lot, which, I mean, is good since this is Minnesota. But he's so happy now that it's nice outside again. And he can, like, spend a lot of time out there, and people want to spend time out there with him. The garden is coming along nicely. I feel like this is, you know, not just, like, a nice day to be treasured, but, like, spring has actually finally started here. Some days you're just a little bit sleepy, son. Did I put some fresh acetone in there? I did not. Whoa. It's fine. I can fix that. Let's not reach blindly around corners in search of acetone. Yeah, hopefully Sesh Feet will smooth that out. Okay, I see. Carefully. Thank you, Caters. Like, hi there, delivery guy. He might not remember what you had, though. He might not even know what you had. He might just have a bag with the receipt and an address. Plus, yeah, if you're a good tipper, it's not like he's going to be like, come on, lady, quit shopping here. Or quit ordering from here. He's going to be like, hey, can I come see you tomorrow? Excuse me if that burp was audible. Alright, we're just going to do a quick, close, nice cleanup. And then top coat. And then it'll be like for once on a weekend where I'm finishing at a reasonable hour and can eat at a reasonable hour. I am getting to that point of being hungry. I do not have anything so healthy as a salad. I think tonight I'm having spaghetti. I think is the plan. I mean, plans are subject to change, but it still seems like a good plan. So, I think this is gorgeous. It's kind of froggy. I don't know if Dr. Crotron is still in his deep bathroom cleaning lurk, but Dr. Crotron, here's a dead frog color for you. Oh, no, I actually, son, I cheated and I had nachos yesterday. In between streams. Because I didn't have nachos at all last weekend, so, like, it got my nacho schedule completely off. Nacho schedule. Because who doesn't have one of those? What schedule do you eat your nachos on? Weekly on Saturdays at approximately 7 to 8 o'clock p.m. But not this week. But I know. My whole week has just been weird and a little bit slightly off. I mean, just imagine how weird I felt last Saturday not having nachos. But it was an executive decision so I could participate in race night. Because nachos take too long to make and too long to savor. And I only had, like, super limited amount of time in between stream, taxes, and then race night. This is two Saturdays where I haven't given you guys very, very much nail art. I'm sorry. Well, we did a lot of nail art, but it wasn't actually on nails. I think probably I'm going to try and aim for, like, Tuesday. We'll see. It'll depend. If I decide to do the decals, we'll have to split it up into 2 streams. There will be a decal making stream, and then there will be a manicure stream. I mean, I could do the decals off stream, but why be off stream when I could be on stream? All right, looks good. I mean, I have a little bit of leftover nachos, which I could have as a snack. And I don't want any comments about, oh my god, how's there possibly leftover nachos? I make like a mass, huge quantity of nachos. If there's not leftover nachos, I'm a glutton. Alright, glom it on there. And Seche Vite does a very good job of smoothing out brush strokes so far that I found with this collection. And even little minor smudges. The issues that I was having at the tip due to wrapping the tip might have been something that Seche Vite could cover up on its own, but I just didn't want to risk that. But when I did the burnt out manicure, I literally had a nail that I... What? I don't know what that was. I literally had a nail that I like smudged, and it was in that wrinkled, smudged state, and Seche Vite smoothed it out. So, there's that. Because Seche Vite is just miraculous. Basically. And I'm hoping some of these little small air bubble lumps, it will also settle out on my middle nail layer. I'm not sure if you can guys hear them. If you can guys hear them, but Clark is out there barking again. I gotta go spend a little more time with him once I get off stream. Before it gets dark out. Bean too, for that matter. He's hanging in here with me because he can't be out without full supervision, plus because he had quite a bit of outside time this morning, but Bean really enjoys being out in our backyard. And Clark is getting better at not harassing him when they're both outside. I used to love Easter egg dyeing. Have fun. Get some white crayons and do some shit. You know, because the wax will protect the egg and you can, like, make designs on there. Dip eggs in more than one color, too. That's always pretty fucking cool. Or, you know, do your own thing and don't let me dictate your life. That's an option. We are wrapping up here anyways, you can see. I'm going to see where I can send you guys. Yeah, you get a lot of the green to gold. Not a ton of the blue flash or the brighter green flash, but man. Yeah, hope I can get a polish in motion on that. Water marble Easter eggs would be pretty freaking cool, but I mean, not food safe. Let's see what's going on in Twitch land. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with all the testing. I guess maybe I should have called this a testing stream because I had the feeling that it could just go this way of just testing and not doing any actual nail art. I mean, we did a manicure. And can we get a flash of the blue here? No. What? Well, see there? It's like as I bend him away, you start to be able to see the blue. Cameras are so frustrating with multichromes. Let's see here. What's going on here? Where are all my creative peeps at? You know, there's I don't know. I expect it doesn't feel like there's a lot of people on for a Saturday afternoon. I guess maybe everybody's off celebrating 420. It's probably what Toby's up to. I thought if he had started on time, I thought I might be able to toss a braid over to him. You guys want some Buster only Mega Man, or do you guys want some Bob of the Ross variety? Or some Hollow Knight. Although I literally just rated Zeph yesterday. I think those are our options. Got to go. Oh, the spoiled princess dog. Alright, Poisonous. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you all for hanging out with my rambling and experimenting. And if you missed the start of the stream, this is our most successful experiment of the stream. You can really, as it starts to dry, you almost get to see more too. It's like certain of the polishes, it looks different than when it was wet. And this is the same colors with black added. And this is going to go on my nails soon. Soon. I'm not seeing anybody shout out a preference, so I think I'm going to just host Bob. And anybody that is lurking or hanging or snoozing can lurk or hang or snooze to Bob. I think this evening, I'm assuming this evening, I hope he didn't try and sneak a morning stream and I missed it, but Luke said yesterday he was going to be doing the Hollow Knight randomizer bingo seed combination that I was doing last night. So if you are interested in that,
Check out Luke. I'm not sure what Dr. Crotron has planned after he finishes cleaning his bathroom. He might have wifey time, or he might have gamey time. So that's also something to keep an eye out for this evening. And gosh, honestly, if somehow neither of those things happens, maybe you'll see me. But I'm really hoping for one of those things to happen, because I would like to watch both of those things. So anyway, send you guys over to Bob. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, middle of the night, wherever you are. Thank you, son. Thank you for hanging out. Usually I say sleep well, but it's not nighttime now for me. If you're going to sleep, sleep well. Have a good dinner. That's what I'm going to go do. And I hope I'll see you all next time. And before I close out stream here, of course, want to extend an offer for anybody watching on YouTube to come join us live on twitch.tv/ColetteMSLP. And you can see me dork around for hours on end without a particular idea of what I'm doing, because that's what happens sometimes. Well, we ended in a good spot. I like the green. It'll be good. We'll have a polish motion. And this came out of it, which is also good. So, or keep watching on YouTube. That's also good. There'll be things here to click on. Thank you, and see you next time.